up, fishy folks, and welcome back to another video. Today, I am at Southwest Cargo, baby, picking up my first import order of the year. It is a brisk 31 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 8 a.m. So I'm gonna go inside, get my box, and I'll show you the box when I'm done. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, 8:07. Took 6 minutes to get my box, and the reason is the guys here at Southwest Cargo at PHL do a great job. They always take care of me. They know it's fish, because obviously it says fish. So they bring it inside. They try to keep it warm or cool if possible, you know, if it's the summer. So, you know, paid for the box, paid for the shipping, and I'm on my way home. So stand by. All right, fishy folks, here we are. Let's use the man knife and open up this order. So this is from my regular guy. All right, let's cut the box. All right, let's take a look. So inside the newspaper is 75 degrees. We got some heat packs that aren't hot anymore. No problem. We've got some Japanese or Chinese, no, Japanese newspaper. Fish are cold, but they look alive. $69 degrees, no problem. So in this particular order, I've ordered some just males or just females to match some of the strains I have that don't have enough of whatever sex. So I'm just gonna have some cup of coffee. I made it with snowflake tears. It's so delicious when you make it with snowflake tears. Actually, a customer and subscriber bought this for me, I don't know, probably over a year ago, probably during COVID, but so thank you so much. I use it all the time. All right, so I'm going to take a look and see what we got. We got some red dragons, we got some albino full reds, we got some Dumbo dark dragons. These feel really cold, actually. No, 66, still okay. Oh gosh, I forgot to properly put away the man knife. Metal black. Ah, new strain in the fish room, full gold. Many people have asked me for these, and so here are some full gold females, which you can't really see. I see one DOA already. You can't really see them because there's the Indian almond leaf extract, which is like this neon yellow, and then the gold guppies. Yeah, you can't see them. I'll take them out and show you though. Let's take a look at these males. Hard to see. Hard to see. Can't really see. All right, fishy folks, you know the drill. I'm fine. Oh God. Sorry to everyone. I just burped too. Sorry to everyone in my last video. I'll put that up here if you missed it. I coughed and didn't say I'm fine, and like 5 people questioned, oh my God, is he okay? I'm fine, really. All right, what else? Albino blue tail, more Dumbo dark dragons, more red dragons, albino blue tail, and purple blue mosaic. I don't remember ordering these. Maybe he gave them to me. I'm breeding these locally, so I don't. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get all these temperature acclimatized because they're cold, so I'm going to bring them up to temp. And then I'm going to plop and drop, and then I'll probably show you some of that, and then I'll show you what they look like in the tank. So, yeah, stand by. All right, fishy folks, new camera angle. Let me know what you think. Trying something new, but this way you can see my pretty face while I open up these guppies. So These are the purple mosaics. They've been temperature acclimatizing for about an hour. And let's see. Well, there's a DOA that had babies. So here's the deal, folks. Dead fish. If you don't like it, fast forward like 10 seconds. But she had babies, and probably the excess ammonia caused her to die. Or stress. Or she just died. Old age. I don't know. It's probably not old age because these guppies are about 6 months old or younger. But this is a DOA. So now, as a businessman, I take the loss until my guy, or I order again. I have to pay shipping, just like you would if you ordered from me. And unfortunately, there was a DOA. It's just a fact of life. But luckily, my guy is really good, and if there's any DOAs, no questions asked, he replaces them. I just have to wait. So, one DOA, purple mosaic females. I only ordered 10. I don't know why I ordered 10. I think it was a mistake because I have plenty of these, so I'm not really sure what I was thinking. But here's what they look like in the bag. I'm fine. I know it's hard to see. That's a little bit better, but all I do is I open the bag with scissors. I pour them into a net and let the water run out. And then when I have all the females out of the bag, there's only 9 left, I plop and drop them into my tank. All right, so I don't know that you really care to see all this. I will show you all the strains as I open them, but you don't need to see me cutting open these bags, pouring them. You know, there's really no need for that. I'm fine. So, if you need a snack and beverage, since I didn't tell you to get one, you might as well get one now, because we're going to have a little bit of a long video. And that's that. So, stand by. All right, fishy folks, another strain. We've had it in the fish room before. These are albino blue tail. Kind of hard to see them in the bag with the yellow Indian almond extract. But they're always a good seller on the website. I just have to make sure when I get them, because they're albino and are typically weaker genetically, that I buy from a good wholesaler or a good breeder, I should say. And my guy finally had them in stock that were his. So I decided to get a couple in. I think I just got 10 pair just to see the quality and, you know, to see if you guys have interest in them. Now, of course, everything you see that I'm doing, or every fish that you see, will be available on my website, michaelsfishroom.com. Check it out. And hey, if you like this kind of content and like this, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And of course, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, that's cool. Give me a thumbs down. I don't really care. It's all interaction according to the algorithm. So, yeah. All right, fishy folks. Next strain coming up. All right, folks. Next strain, Dumbo Dark Dragon. These are the females. Hard to see, like I said, in the bag, but I'm fine. Once I get them out of the bag and in the tank, I'll show you what they look like. Then I'll come back a few hours later, maybe even tomorrow, and take another video so you can see how they look when they're not as stressed. These Dumbo Dark Dragons are spectacular. They are the second best seller on the website behind the Red Dragons, because the Red Dragons are the epitome of a spectacular looking guppy, if I do say so myself. Again, always available, not always. Again, available on my website, michaelsfishroom.com, as well as Corys, Angelfish, Plecos. We have some German blue rams and gold rams. I'm actually going to a wholesaler tomorrow. Well, I don't know when you're going to see this. On Monday, the 16th, Martin Luther King Day, I am going to a wholesaler that I've never been to before. Some of my friends in the business do buy from them. So I know they have very high quality fish, and what's nice is I can actually go to the facility and pick out the fish I want, which is important because, especially with guppies, What they're called in Asia might be different what they're called here in the United States, or even in Europe. So it's nice to see. I want that guppy. Oh, and you call it this? Okay, great. In addition, I can look for some other types of fish that I haven't had in stock before that people have been asking for. I'm certainly looking for some different kind of plecos besides regular bushy nose. I have all the varieties, well, most of the varieties in stock or I'm breeding, including snow whites. But you know, you never know what you're going to see. In addition, cories, looking for some new or more rare type cories. So we'll see what they have in stock. They also do saltwater, so eventually if I decide on a saltwater tank, that's where I'll be buying my fish from. I do have a friend who I've known for probably 15 years. We coached soccer together. Our boys, my older boy and his older boy were very, very tight in school and high school. And actually I just saw them at my oldest son's wedding a couple weeks ago. So he has a saltwater tank with a sea anemone, no, sorry, a clownfish and a starfish, maybe a sea anemone too. I think he has one. I think it's like a 54 corner tank. I just haven't, and he wants to give it to me. I just haven't like made the move because I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. You know, saltwater, I don't know anything about. I'm actually gonna have to like do stuff. Whereas in my fish room, everything is pretty much automated. Obviously except feeding, but I can go weeks without coming down here and feeding them and they'd all be fine. But the auto water change system is all automatic as well as the temperature in the room. So plus then I don't know where I'm going to put the saltwater tank. I definitely want to put it upstairs so I can see it, but do I want to put it in like my family room? You know, where water changing will be a pain in the ass, but I can see it all the time. Do I want to put it somewhere else where water changes might be easier, but I won't be able to see it all the time? You know, all these things I got to think about, but my problem, not yours. All right, folks, I'm going to do the Dumbo Dragon males, sorry, Dumbo Dark Dragon males. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, these are the Dumbo Dark Dragon males, and they're just stunning. I mean, absolutely stunning. Hard to see in the bag. I don't know why I keep saying that. You know that, but and the albino blue tails are right next in the tank next door. They've already started coloring up after about a minute in the tank, so pretty excited. Guppies are pretty hardy. I know that you guys, well, not you guys, but on social media, we'll say, a lot of people, you know, they have questions about when they move, how to best take care of their fish, or when they're doing water changes, does the temperature have to be exact? Here's the thing, folks. Most fish, when they're healthy, aren't that sensitive. It's us in our mind. Or, did you see I almost poke my eye out? Or it's because you buy unhealthy fish and they're more susceptible to disease and die sooner. So it's important to buy your fish from a good source that provides healthy fish. They quarantine, and you should quarantine as well. I get this question, I would say at least twice a month from my customers. Since you quarantine the fish, should I quarantine? Yes. Yes. If I bought fish from my boy Keith at KJE Aquatics, where you can buy Dr. Basiliers and plants and all your fish room supplies, if I bought fish from him, I would quarantine. And I know he takes care of his fish. All these fish will be quarantined for at least 2 weeks before I sell them. And some of them are going into tanks with other already established fish because that's just the room that I have. Like these, there's 5 or 6 extra females from the original Dark Dragons that I had. They're all going in the same tank, but they're not going to be sold until they're done with quarantine. Well, they might be sold, but they're not going to be shipped. So, yeah, there's that. All right, I'm kind of rambling, which you guys might like. Let me know. Do you like my ramblings? Do you like hearing what I'm thinking? I know my channel isn't for everyone because, you know, it's not all unicorn glitter and unicorn babies. Sometimes the truth hurts and snowflakes get their feelings hurt and then they cry, and then I collect the snowflakes and make coffee out of them. And I can't thank my friend Gerald enough, the one who bought me that cup and sent it to me. I don't know, it's gotta be a year and a half at least. Pretty sure it was during COVID. I'd have to really research and see, but my coffee I made this morning out of snowflake tears was the best cup of coffee I've had in a really long time. I do the pour over now. I used to do the K-cups, but I do the pour over. It just tastes so much better. All right, that's enough of me rambling. Next strain coming up, stand by. All right, fishy folks, these are the most popular on my website. I sell more of these guppies than any other. They are the red dragons, and they are just spectacular. They all are spectacular. Like, there are some variations in their body patterns. Sometimes the bodies are a little bit darker. Sometimes the bodies are a little bit lighter or have more silver in them. No matter how they come, no matter what color their dorsal fin is it mosaic, is it solid red, is it a mixture, they all look stunning. Stunning, I tell you. But I'm gonna get these all bagged, and yeah, we'll see how they look when they're in the tank. The fish that I've already put in the tank are already starting to color up. The fish room is about 72 degrees, so the water is about 72 degrees. And I know what you're thinking, but Mike, that sounds really cold. No, but that's the thing, folks. People don't understand how strong guppies are, especially when they're healthy. I don't run any heaters in my tank except for the ram tank, because rams like it hot. Oh, and, you know, Taco's tank, the star of the show, because they like it hot. And so I have 2 heaters. Occasionally I will add a heater to a tank if I need to grow fry faster to sell them. But other than that, I don't typically use heaters because the room is heated. There's a vent from my house, you know, from the regular heat in the house. So when that heat is on, it does heat this room. But if that's not going to do the trick, or it's, you know, a little nipply outside, and I'm worried the temperature here will get into the low 60s, which it rarely does, I'll throw the heater on. The heater does use a lot of gas though, so I try not to use it as, you know, I use it as little as possible, especially because gas, even in the United States, if you're from England or Europe, you guys are paying like 3 times what we are, but it's still getting up there in price. The gas company near me raised the price of 1 therm, which is the measurement of gas that you use. They raised it 75% last month, so there you go. All right, folks, enough about my gas costs and stuff. Stand by for more gorgeous guppies. All right, fishy folks, we got the red dragon females. I mean, they are the best looking female guppy I've ever seen. Unfortunately, we did have a few DOAs in this batch, and I'm guessing it's because of how they were in the box. They were kind of on the bottom, away from all the heat packs. So I think they just got too cold and didn't make it. One of them does have babies in there, so, you know. Well, there's another DOA. Fresh DOA. She looks like she got bound up. Happens from stress. But like I said, it's just a cost of doing business, and I'll get the replacements. Unfortunately, let's just say I order once a month. So let's say I order the beginning of February, like the first week in February. Then they'll come to me the middle of February, and then 2 weeks of quarantine, if everything goes right, which it usually does. So I won't be able to sell the corresponding males until March. That's a cost of doing business, though. Let me ask you a question. What do you guys think of businesses now, and I mean many, many businesses, charging a credit card processing fee? As you may or may not know, anytime you use a credit card on my website, they take a percentage of that. 2-3%, depending on, you know, what it is or what credit card processor I use. Anywhere from, I think, 1.5% to like 3%. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And then, of course, the credit card processing fee, that doesn't include PayPal's fee. Which is why some people want you to pay friends and family. Unfortunately, friends and family doesn't come with any guarantee for you, the buyer, or me, the seller, which is why you should never buy anything anything online using PayPal, friends and family, unless it actually is a friend that you trust or family that you trust. Like, if I buy something from Keith, I send him money, friends and family, because he trusts me and I trust him. Same thing if I buy from other friends in the hobby, I'll do, that I trust, of course, I'll do friends and family to save them the fee. But from a business point of view, especially if you don't know them, don't ever do it. Ever do it. If you're one of those people that, you know, buy stuff on band for a business that's selling on band, but they have no website, you've looked them up at the Better Business Bureau, or you know, you're looking to see if you can find their EIN number to determine are they a real business or not, and you can't find them, don't use friends and family. They can screw you and you get no protection. So, all right, that's the my spiel on that. That's the Red Dragon females. Next strain coming up. All right, fishy folks, I kind of like talking to you through the camera, so I'm probably going to continue to do it. Sorry if you guys don't like it, but it's my video. Anyway, these are metal blacks, all males, and I believe these don't come from my guy's farm because they are bagged completely different. These bags obviously have this white, this blue shielding on them, and it's a different kind of plastic, but the guppies are healthy. My guy has sent me a couple of strains from probably the same farm as this, and all of them except for the bluegrass do just fine. I don't know what it is with the bluegrass. I find they're a weak strain, at least from this farm, so it's one of the reasons why, if they're on the website, there's only a few of them, because I keep them in quarantine for a month instead of 2 weeks, and I do actually really watch them and use some different meds if needed, because I want them to survive. Once they hit my water, if they die, it's all on me. Just like if you were to buy from me, the fish come in, they're super healthy, you say thank you, you send me a picture, everything's good, and then 2 days later the fish has passed. If it's been in your water, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. Just like my wholesaler, there's nothing he'll do. If I tell him today, which I will, I have X amount of DOA, he'll send them on the next shipment, no problem. But if I tell him, you know, a week later that I've lost all the fish in one strain or whatever, unfortunately, that's on me. And that's, like I said, just the cost of doing business. So these metal blacks look really dope. That's what the kids are saying nowadays. Probably not. It's probably what I say when I was a kid. Oh man, these look good. Stand by. All right, fishy folks. These are albino full reds, just males, because I am breeding them. But the last batch of fry, there was 47 fry, and there are 40 females. Of the 47, probably about 40 total survived after their initial birth. I don't know if they were eaten or what, but one day I only counted 40. Anywho, so I had a plethora of females, and I didn't even know my guy would sell me just males. Now that I know, I'm considering selling trios as well. What do you guys think? Would you buy trios if I sold them? And I think that's the only other question I have. I've asked you guys a lot of questions. Hopefully you answer all of them, because that would really help me out and help the channel out. As you may or may not have realized, in December I didn't really produce many vehicles. I didn't do that either. I didn't produce many videos for a number of reasons, but basically because I just had no desire. I don't know if that's the right word. I just wasn't really motivated to do it. I haven't been enjoying YouTube for a while, as you guys know. Although this video that I'm making and talking to you, I seem to really enjoy, because I keep talking as I'm drying off my workstation. I'm going to go put these albino full reds in. Last strain coming up. Stand by. All right, folks. Last strain, a new strain in the fish room. Well, newer. I think I had them a couple years ago. These are the full golds, and it's really hard to see them They are pretty big though, but it's hard to see them in the bag because of the yellow Indian almond leaf extract. And so we'll get them in a tank and then show them to you. Now, interestingly enough, all the water in here I put in one bucket, and then I sanitize the bucket when I'm done. But it's a 5-gallon bucket, and I'll show you how much water is in it when I'm done. But it's probably close to 3 gallons only for 200 guppies. Seems kind of like that's not that much water, and it's not. But it just goes to show you that fish can survive no problem in small amounts of water, especially for short periods of time. Now, would I keep a guppy in a few ounces of water every day, like as a tank? No. But when people say, oh, you need a minimum of 300 gallons for one pleco, they're just stupid. That's just not even like a thing. I remember discussing with somebody on social media the minimum tank size for a bristlenose pleco, and they were like, it's 20 gallons. I'm like, are you insane? 20 gallons, you could put a pair of angels in 20 gallons, full-size breeding angels in 20 gallons. I'm good. But a pleco this size, you also need 20 gallons? No. No. I mean, I breed plecos in 10 gallons, so I've had 60 or 70 baby bristlenose plecos in a 10-gallon. And yeah, I have an auto water change system, but come on, 20 gallons? All right, let's look at the males. While I have you here, I'm going to open this, dump them out. We did have one DOA of a female. Here's the male. Yeah, hard to see. I can't wait to get these in the tank. I can't wait to get them in the tank and show you, because a lot of people have asked for these. They're going to go up on the website as in quarantine. You should order them if you're interested. I only have 9 pairs, because I did have a DOA. So I only have 9 pairs, and I'm sure they're going to sell rather quickly. Because guppies like this that people have asked for, that when I get in, they typically sell out in the first week. After me releasing this video, people go to the website, start ordering stuff. So yeah. What other guppy strain? Another question. What other guppy strains would you like me to start to sell? The wholesaler that I use, the Guppy Farm, has some like double tails. I've never really been into them, but are you guys into them? I really want to start, what's the word? I really want to start, changing the selections I have on the website more frequently to give you guys more variety. So let me know down in the comments below if you're looking for any other strains of guppies. I'm going to get these in the tank. I'm going to do some quick cleanup, and then I'll show you what we got. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, there's the water. 200 guppies were in this, 3 gallons, maybe a little more than 3 gallons. There's all the empty bags. Let's take a look at these. Full golds. This is just them in the tank. They already look gorgeous. I'm pretty excited. I did put them in the tank with a grow out lemon blue eye tank, so there's that. Down here we have the albino full reds, still a little pale, and over here we have the metal black. They look fantastic already in the tank for a short time. Over here we have the red dragon females. You can see some of them have the really red and orange tail, and some of them do not. That's just a variety of the species. Is that right? Species? Oh, here we go. Albino blue tails looking great. Here we have the purple mosaics. Not sure why I ordered them. And over here we have the dark dragons, both male and female. Oh, the male red dragons are in here. Now you might be saying to yourself, Mike, why do you separate the red dragon male and females? And it's because it's hard to tell them apart sometimes when I am bagging fish. It just makes it quicker and easier. Here's a pleco breeding tank. Not sure what's going on with these guys. I haven't gotten a fry from them in quite some time. So I've added some more caves. I've changed the tank up a little bit. We'll see. It's just standard browns, but they drop browns and albinos. Oh, an update on the Snow Whites. You can see that one that I got last year in, I don't know, November. It's growing pretty nice. And my boy Mike who does Angelfish, gave me 3 or 4 of these at the last swap meet I was at. So I think there's 5 in here. I see 4 now. Oh, there's another one in the back, 5. So we're just growing these out, waiting for them to drop some babies. That's that. All right, fishy folks, I'll be back showing you these fish after they've acclimatized and look better. Stand by. All right, fishy folks, here we are about 18 hours later. You can see the full golds in here doing spectacular. And of course, the lemon blue-eye plecos also doing well. This is just a grow out tank. You can see these guys are pretty much sellable size. I do have another tank, so I won't be selling out of this tank until these guys make it through quarantine. But look how big the females are. They look amazing. I'm very happy with these, and I can't wait to get them up on the website. All right, let's move down. We're going to roll on a creeper seat down here to the albino full reds. These I just got males because I had a plethora of females. And same thing with these metal blacks. I just got males because I have a bunch of females in here, and actually in a breeding tank up here, there's quite a few females. Not having any action, but you know, they're there. Speaking of albino full reds, this is a grow out from fry that I fry that I grew. They're doing well. There's a couple males in there, but mostly females. All right, we're gonna creep over here to the red dragon male tank. Oh my God, look at how lovely they look. They are stunning. And these are just males, of course. And all right, here we have the purple mosaics that I got. Unfortunately, they're all hiding in the back, so you can't see them. They are coloring up nice, but kind of hiding. Over here we have the albino blue tails, which colored up really nice, as you can see. They are doing spectacular. I'm pretty excited. And of course, there's one lone stir-by core in here. I have no idea how it got here. I thought I had sold everything out of this tank, but here he is, living his best life. Over here we have the dark dragons. Look at how spectacular they look. Even the females are nice. Like the bodies are kind of plain, but look at the tails on the females. Woo! Sexy, like me. All right, last but not least, the red dragon females, also looking lovely, as if I do say so myself. Of course, this one also has panda cories in the tank. So yeah. All right, folks, that does it. Everybody's doing well in this order. I will be going to a wholesaler today, which is Monday, Martin Luther King Day, because I am off for work. And I don't know if I'm going to film that because, you know, it's kind of proprietary information, if you know what I'm saying. But I'll probably film the unboxing, or at least what I got, or at least I'll do a fish room tour soon to show you. That's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We got half the shipments done already. We got another, I think, 4 or 5 to go. Michael's Fish Room is continuing to ship overnight shipping, pretty much unless it's in the 30s. There he is, Taco, my boy. So if you want to order fish, go ahead, michaelsfishroom.com. See ya. All right, fishy folks, it is now 8:07. It took 6 minutes to get my box, to pay for it, for them to find it, all that stuff. And the reason is the crew here at Southwest of PHL, they are spectacular. They always take care of me. They always know it's fish, so they bring it inside at night if they have to. Excuse me, that sucked. All right, fishy folks, it is now 8:07, still 31 degrees, and